Hi, I'm Susan Williams with some very important information that will help you sell your home. If you're like most home sellers, your goal is to sell your home at the highest possible price in the shortest period of time. Easier said than done, right? Well, there are things you can do to help ensure the successful sale of your home. In the next few minutes, you're going to learn how to make your home more attractive to prospective buyers simply by paying attention to the details. And who better to do that than Mr. Neatness himself, Tony Randall. In preparing for the buyer's eye, Tony will demonstrate how little things can make a big difference when selling a home. What you learn here could add hundreds or even thousands of dollars to your bottom line when you sell. So sit back and enjoy this brief presentation, and then I'll be back to share some other important information to help you sell your home.
Hello, I'm Tony Randall. Chances are your home was the biggest investment you ever made. So if you're planning to sell it, naturally you want to get the best price you can for it. I have some tips that could help you do just that. But first, I need a house to demonstrate them on. This will do nicely. The owners of this house are thinking of selling. But since it's not on the market yet, we can't all just barge in on them. Tell you what, you stay here and I'll pop in on the television. When you're on television, you can barge into anyone's home.
You know, it seems funny doing all this work just to impress a bunch of strangers.
Yeah, strangers that are going to be looking into my closets, rummaging through our garage.
Well, don't let it worry you too much. Maybe one of them will buy it, and then it'll be his garage.
I hope so. Hey, how much do you think we'll get for the house?
I don't know. The place next door went for $110. That was last year. You know how much the market can change in a whole year.
Looks like I'm not a moment too soon. Excuse me. Homeowners.
Are you talking to us?
Of course. Haven't you ever talked to your television set before?
Only to the newscasters. They don't talk back.
They can't help you get the best price for your house either.
And you can?
Well, no one can guarantee you a higher selling price, but I can give you some suggestions that could help your home make a better first impression on potential buyers, and that's a good place to start.
Okay. Well, what do we do first?
You have to become picky, fastidious, a neat freak. In other words, you have to start thinking like a buyer. You've lived here for years. Everything is familiar to you. So familiar that you might not notice the kind of flaws that potential buyers are on the lookout for. To prepare your house for sale, you'll have to look at it as if you'd never seen it before. So pretend that you're the potential buyers. Are you ready to see your house through a buyer's eyes? Are you ready to cast aside your sentimental attachments and look at your home as just another house that's up for sale? Good. Then let's begin tracing the steps that potential buyers will take. About, face. Forward, march. Halt. I noticed that you had to step around that overhanging shrubbery.
Oh, yeah, well, I was going to trim that. Guess I kind of got used to it.
Remember, the first impression is the most important. The first thing potential buyers see is the front of your house, and that includes the yard. You might need to trim the trees and shrubs, mow the grass and cut it extra short if you have weeds. And pick up the hoses, toys, and any other clutter from the yard and driveway. Next, check the exterior of the house itself, front, back, and sides. What will a buyer notice about it? Is the porch light loose? Do the steps need to be nailed down?
Looks like some of the paint is peeling.
Do we have to paint the whole house just so we can sell it?
Only if the paint is badly deteriorated. Look closely and you might find that simply touching up the trim and cleaning off the dust and cobwebs can give the house a bright, fresh look with a lot less trouble. Now let's step inside.
I'll have to tighten the screws on this thing.
While you're at it, tighten all the doorknobs. Make sure all the locks work and none of the doors stick.
Right.
Oil the hinges, too. That sounded like the inner sanctum.
Got it.
Honey, the light.
Oh, I guess the bulb burned out.
Remember, you're potential buyers. You've never seen this house before. Maybe it's not just a burned-out bulb. Maybe it's a serious electrical problem. Maybe we'd better get out of here right now.
Okay. I get the picture. We check all the bulbs before the buyers arrive, right?
Very good. Now let's move on. In here. Come, look at this living room.
What's the matter with it?
We keep it clean and the furniture's in good shape.
Oh, I have no qualms about the decor. It's not my taste, of course. But there's just too much of it. Shelves full of knickknacks and photos, little projects that you've been working on. Too many pieces of furniture all crowded together. They create a cluttered, stuffy appearance and make the room look smaller than it really is. If you were shopping for a house, would you prefer small rooms?
No.
Then clear away the clutter. Remember that in every room, the less clutter there is, the more spacious, open, and attractive your home looks. You should also keep the house nice and quiet by closing the windows and running the air conditioner or heater whenever you show the house.